What's up, everyone? Episode number 69 of Real Life is Friends podcast, where the group chat makes it into a podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Kimberly,
Mila. Do.
and we have a very exciting show for you tonight. It's also the last Tuesday in June. I had to think about what day
Ma'am.
it was. Last Tuesday in June.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this is Black Music Month.
Mm.
And so, in appreciation for Black Music Month, I actually, my good friend, um, got a buy one get one free ticket, and she's like, "You want to go?" And I was like, "You picked me, yes." Well, actually, she sent it in the group chat, but I
And
responded
thank
first.
you,
So
tell the truth.
I responded first. So. So I actually got to see good old Maya. Oh, hello, auntie and uncle.
Hey, happy early birthday, Uncle. Uncle birthday
Oh,
is tomorrow.
happy early birthday, uncle. I hope you have a great time, and I hope Mila buys you a present since she didn't go see you for Father's Day. Just
You know
might
you
as
like to
well.
start discord between me and my uncle.
If I can't do anything else, I can start drama.
You shut up. To her, you tell the damn truth on that.
But I had the pleasure of seeing Maya, and I got a picture with Maya and everything, and she looks amazing. She looks like she
Was
has
she
not
nice?
aged. Yeah, she was. And
Okay.
especially for her to sit there the whole time and, take pictures with everybody. And you gotta be like, and she looked like she was truly enjoying herself. I really appreciate that about
So
her.
what all did they do? Like I guess talked about her music and what else?
Yeah, they talked about her music and childhood. I don't remember what college she went to, but she went to college, of course.
Really?
Um mhm, I think she has a whole degree and everything.
Oh, I didn't know
Um
that.
yeah, so and I think she's the oldest.
Oh,
The
she's
oldest. Yeah.
siblings.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
And apparently her father was a musician as well. He still tours. I think he's
Oh,
like in a funk band. He in some kind of band.
okay. Okay.
Or he does music. Let's just leave it at there. Like the old folks say, don't get me the line. Don't get me the line. He does something.
No, we just gonna leave it there.
Yeah, because don't give me the line. But yeah, so it was a definitely a great it was a great time. So
Did they play music after or whatever?
yeah, there was a whole DJ there.
Okay.
And that's when we were standing in line to meet her and got an autograph picture. And she was like, she was like, how do you spell your name? I was like, it's Kimberly. It's just spelled the normal way. I should have brought it over here, but it's not near me. So, oh well.
She didn't dance.
Um,
You still my boo. You still my boo. Whatever that song was. No, that ain't her. Oh, was that her?
okay. Okay. She had the case of the X. My
Yeah, then,
body's like, whoa, stuff like that. Yeah, you know
yeah.
what
Then, but I thought she
Yeah.
said, with Cisco, you still my boo. You still my boo. Whatever it was. Wasn't it
She
with
does have a
Cisco?
song with like Drew Hill and them, so yeah.
Yeah.
But what is the name of that song? Now you got me confused because baby, you over here. But anyway,
Well, good.
she has an album out called
Okay.
Retrospect. Um
Called
so
what?
Retrospect.
Okay. They didn't give y'all no copies of it.
No, but we got what looks like maybe the cover of an album cover. Like that's what she signed. I'll take it. Cause she ain't had to do that.
That's true.
She ain't had to
Do
do
they
that.
still give out like CDs? I don't know no cars have CDs no more.
But they got CD players. You can go buy like a CD player. It looks like I saw a CD player. I can't remember what website I was on, but that looks like old back in the day, that spinner thingy, record player. That's the word.
Did you call the record player a what? Spinning thingy?
Yep. And the song she has with Cisco is it's all about me.
It's all about me, 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 me. And about you. Or something like that. But she do say, you still my boo. You still my boo.
Let me find this song for you because this is gonna bother me, and I just know that it's not.
Why is it gonna bother you?
Cause, cause
Why? Because
I
it's
don't
what
know
she
what
be
you,
saying.
cause I don't know what you talking about, and
It's part of the chorus. You still my boo. Yeah, me. Ain't about you. I can remember the video. I'm just saying.
okay, let me try to find this. But anyway, the reason why we were late today is because of me. I had to be an adult. Um, I needed new tires.
You have been
So
on that road a lot. Just saying.
I know.
Mm-hmm. You've been in them streets.
So she does say in the Cisco song, "Still my boo," but I'm sure it's not the way you're saying it.
You still my boo. You still my boo.
Well, yeah, I had to go be an adult. I got my oil changed last week, and they were like, between now and the next time you come to get an oil change, you're gonna need new tires. So I needed all 4 tires. So,
Good. We don't want you
and
on
today
on
was
them.
the. I was afraid today was the last day of the sale, so I had to do what I had to do. And then he was like, "You're probably not going to be through until 7:37." 7:30? What?
What time did you take it? 5 o'clock?
Does not matter.
It does matter. It does matter. You don't have a Hummer.
You worried about the wrong thing. You worried about the wrong
No.
thing.
Did nobody tell you to go run it up down there at no 5 o'clock? 4 o'clock at the latest. You don't went running down there. If you'd have took it like a responsible adult early in the morning, the people would have brought you back home.
I don't think so. I could have just
Well, you
stayed
could have got
there.
an Uber.
I could have also just stayed there and worked. Just take my laptop with me. But that's neither here nor there. But I enjoyed Maya, and like I said, she hasn't really aged. She's very beautiful, um, and she still looks the same, like everything like I picture or whatever. Now I will say this: this was totally funny to me. She was like, I think it was her. She was talking about the fact that, obviously she got a new album, and she was like, I just don't want no one to be like, when you gonna put out music? And that's it.
So that's why she did a few songs.
I was like, oh my goodness, that would be embarrassing for somebody to ask you that when you just put out a whole album. So I feel her. I feel her on that. But yep,
Have you listened to it?
no, no. I was planning to listen to it, but then I probably just went to sleep, and that's just, you know. At least I'm honest. At least I'm not lying to be like, oh my goodness, it was so fabulous. Like, have you ever watched one of those competition shows that have like a trade or a profession involved, like a chef like show or
Okay,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
yeah. Okay.
Like somebody will walk out and be like, "Oh my goodness, like it's Mila. Oh my goodness, she's the best." Da, 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 da. I'd be like, "I don't know him? Because that's where every time somebody works somebody, gotta be like, do you really know them for real? Because I don't trust it. I don't trust it. But whatever. What I also don't trust is the fact that this old lady went to this younger lady house because apparently her dog was attacked. And
$1,200 dog.
yeah. And so she starts like cussing out the lady. She was doing too much. The old lady was doing too much. And she, ended up hitting the younger lady. And the younger lady ended up knocking her out. And she up there, and the dispatcher I had already told her, don't get close to her, walk,
I thought
get
it
away
was the
from her and all that
apartment
stuff.
people. I thought it was the apartment manager.
It could be whoever she was on the phone with, but I feel like it was a dispatcher or something. I don't know. Because she was like, "Call the ambulance." So,
I think she hung up.
And I'm country too, so it is what it is.
I think she was on the phone with the good people at the manager of where they lived at, and then when she got down on that ground, she hung up from them and dialed 911.
And that very well could have been what happened, but I just know this. There's a lot of people that, that's like how they're raised. They wouldn't do that to elder and all this stuff. And I'm just telling you, tell you right now, and mama, if you got a problem with what I'm about to say, then text me and I'll tell them what you said. But my mama ain't taught me like nothing like that. Like old people can get it too. You don't disrespect me. I'm supposed to just let this slide. Like age doesn't mean that. Like if you older, you should have respect for yourself, not to be disrespectful to me. She messed up when she was cussing at the lady and then hauled off and hit the lady. Like everybody don't play them games like that. And that's a natural. I'm sorry. When someone hits you, a natural reaction is to like move your hand or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's, to protect you or whether or not it's to hit them back. It is what it is. Like I've said this before, you have no control over what somebody does to your disrespect. Right. So with that being said, now my mama probably wouldn't cuss nobody out because she don't be cussing like that. And my mama probably wouldn't hit nobody because and I'm not a violent person myself. But what I will say is that you can't just because you old and try to be disrespectful, don't mean that gotta slide. Cause hey, however you was raised is however you was raised. My mama, like, she told me to speak up for myself, so I don't know about y'all. And she ain't text me, so she knows that's how she raised me, to speak up for myself. So I'm just saying, people, because a lot of people like, be polite and don't. No, they need to know not to disrespect you. Don't disrespect me, and we won't have any problems. Now, I let some stuff slide, whether you old or young. Sometimes I let the little 6-year-old slide. Sometimes I don't let her slide. I be like, girl, I be getting it back to her because these kids, kids, adults, whoever you are, if you can give it out, you should be able to take it. And my mama always told me as well. She said, if you ain't willing to repeat it, don't say it.
Right.
So I live by these mottos in my life, baby. I'm not saying I would have hit the lady back. Now, accidentally on purpose tripping or something like that, anything could happen. And
true. And I agree with you. This is the thing. And I am a former dog owner. And I feel like you know your dog, you know the time to, walk your dog. You kind of know when dogs are going to be out. Now, she went to that lady house. She didn't have no business going on at that lady house. Now, she could have knocked on the door. She could have respectfully said, hey, Can you keep your dog on a leash? Your dog attacked my dog. You know, can we work? Let's figure something out. But then when she was around there, and I think she might have called that little young girl a bitch or something, or she
She
just kind of
did.
she she kind of, and at that point, now I'm all for respecting my elders, but also too, the thing is, y'all, I need to be respected also because I am
That
an adult,
part.
and so therefore, I'm not going to allow you to talk crazy to me just because you are an elder. Not gonna have that. But yeah, she went to that lady house. That lady was in her defense, that lady felt she was being attacked. And what do you do when you being attacked? You protect yourself. So therefore, Granny or Auntie or whoever she is, she knew that day, um, don't knock on nobody though. And people are really have the audacity and the balls and what's the word, the gall, the whatever it is. People are really brave now to do fuck shit. I still can't hear you.
Oh, somebody could have just easily been like, sick my dog on you or something like that. Like, I'm just saying, like, anything can happen. Like, literally anything could truly happen. And
Mm-hmm.
the fact that, people have killed for less.
And then she go to me,
And
I
not
got a
saying that that
twelve
would have
hundred
been right
dollar
or justified, because it wouldn't have been right
right.
or justified. But I'm just saying, like, you don't understand the level of anger that somebody may have in it, them grief, whatever it is, you don't know exactly what they're going to. And then, like, low key, I feel like the lady, also the grandmama or the older lady, I feel like maybe she got amnesia or dementia or something, because the lady was like, you ain't talk to me about this, like. And then she was like, I don't know that man, like. She was like, yeah, you had the issue. She was like, I don't know that man, like. And like, the girl was, the thing about it is this, that lady was probably also, the younger lady probably was also taught, like, don't disrespect your elders and all this stuff. Because even the lady cussing at her, this lady had, I would hope that if I was in a situation that I could shut up like that and just be okay. But I don't know, because there's no telling what version of me, and they're all very real, of me that you would get in those situations. Because sometimes I'll be like, okay, let
But
me
I
just
think
sit here
too,
and
she
listen to
was
you. And then other moments I'm like, whoop de whoop, baby, whoop de whoop.
but I think she was trying to be respectful too, because her son was out there. So she was just, like, okay, she probably done taught him respect your elders or whatever. But then after she hit that lady, that little boy went in and closed the door.
that and you can tell that that lady probably is not like that in regular life, because of the simple fact that boy looked scared at that point. He looked like, what is she? We're all assuming that's his mama. Could be a sister,
Mama,
whoever it
auntie,
was.
cousin, whoever she was, he had not seen that
He
side before.
exactly. He was shocked. He went in the house and shut that door, baby. He ain't have time for none of it. None of it. Cause
Meanwhile, baby girl still on the ground.
okay, time about going to ambulance. Ambulance. Because he looked like, what are you, like, he looked at the lady that was, at the house, like, what are you doing? Like, he was completely shocked.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm like, it clearly is not that person's behavior. Plus, like I said, her demeanor the whole time was just like, late,
Why?
she was very respectful. But
She was
then
really like, "Why are you here?" I like, okay, and then you tell the thing. I guess the thing she tell me, I got a $1,200 dog. That dog that lady got could have been a $5,000 dog, and you don't call that lady dog a mutt or something.
so she called
Like,
it, you she called it some kind of mud. I was like, Now you don't know this dog for real. And I'm like, it's 12. Like, I don't know. I'm not spending any money on the dog. I'm not even spending $5. So I'm not even walking through the dog section of the store unless I just had to go through because they got something else that I just needed. But other than that, I'm not paying $5 for a dog. So in my mind, I'm like, I feel like people have probably spent more than $1,200 for a dog. So I'm just like, is that really expensive? I know it's expensive for people that don't want a dog and don't all that stuff, but I'm like, in the grand scheme of things, I'm like, I don't know if $1,200 is necessarily expensive for a dog. I'm not
I mean,
paying.
it is.
I'm not
I'm
paying
not going to
anything.
say how much I had spent on Sonny, but yes, the dog's prices go up.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but I was like, she was so calm. She was like, I don't know that man. Like she was like, and she was like, why wasn't your dog on a leash? Clock that, okay? Cause
Let's just say she won't be knocking on that door again. Now I feel like I saw some. Did somebody help her get a house because she had a collar thing on the neck?
I don't know. I think some of those other videos were AI or pictures were AI. I don't
Okay.
know. It could be, and because one of my friends sent me the video, like one of the videos, and I was like, I am going to assume that this is AI because if I get beat up, why am I going back? I'm just saying, and not back injured. Like, who does that? Like, you want to get beat up again?
But no, just stay, leave them people alone. And now she knows if she did that, if she's not going to move, she's now gonna have to just make sure she take her dog out at certain times, preferably in early morning and late at night, so that she don't get boogered up and see nobody else. Or she
Or
just going
better
to
yet,
ask
put
the
the
people
dog
to
on a
move her.
leash. Put the
Keep
dog
your
on a
dog
leash.
on the leash, or she's gonna have to move to another building or somewhere.
But she clearly went out there and started with that lady. Like, come on, be for real. It's a point
She
in
did
time that
smoke
you
that
gotta
lady.
like, and don't get me wrong. I be shocked that a lot of people ain't trying to fight me in real life. I'd be shocked personally. Cause I know that I say some wild things to people. And I just be like, it's funny. But then sometimes I'll be like, I'm surprised people ain't tried to fight me. And then I'll be like, oh well. Because I'm not really that concerned either. But I say all that to say, you know, when you being antagonizing to people, like, come on. Like, why are you even confronting this lady and then not, especially not, I'm assuming she wasn't even expecting the lady to do anything. That's when like
Again, she thought that
you
girl
can't
was
judge
going
no disrespect.
right. I think she was thinking, literally, probably thinking, okay, she a young girl. She ain't gonna mess
Mm-hmm.
with me because I'm old. To hell, you say, ma'am. She clocked you. She knocked you down. You
That's
won't
when
knock on a damn another door.
it's like age ain't nothing but a number for real. Cause baby,
You can catch these hands.
okay. Like they say, rated E for everyone. But no, seriously, like sometimes I say stuff like when your dog died, I said some stuff to you that I'm like, she probably want to fight me. Like
It ain't no. Let me tell you, it clearly ain't no worse than probably what Uncle and his daughter Carissa said to me. So.
but also my personality, I don't really
Right.
people that know me know I don't really mean that stuff, and I take, I felt really bad when your dog died. Like I was like, oh,
But you know what? Did you see? Which I don't know. Because I asked Uncle and Cause of this stuff yesterday, did they see it and they were like, "Now I'm glad they come up in my algorithm." Did you see the folks had a funeral for their dog? I think Kev on stage
Yeah, I
posted it.
sent it to you. I sent it to you. I think
Okay,
on Instagram. I mean on Facebook.
okay, I did. Okay, so I saw it on IG. So I said, "Oh, I should have had a funeral for Sonny," and they was like, no. Why would you take up that funeral whole time and who go come?" And I was like, yeah,
First of all, that funeral looked like it was packed.
it was.
I said either this lady know how to throw a celebration or this like is the family dog because
The peoples
why
was
is you
there.
why is you got a whole eulogy and everything, got a program, the preacher up there. I'm like uh,
Singing. You hear me?
like the people say, is you cool? Is you cool?
So I'm like, maybe I should have did a funeral for Sonny. Would you
I wouldn't.
come? Would you come? He
No,
dead, so
because
he
you
can
would have.
mess with you.
No, because you have like other dogs.
Hey, but two other dogs in the neighborhood that he really dealt with, his homeboy Evan. That was the only one.
I could have dropped out some waters or something. I don't know. I probably could have dropped out some water.
You understand? If he had it at the church or in the chapel.
Oh yeah, okay. I probably could.
Okay.
Then.
So we can't
Yeah.
have dogs in the chapel, so
Okay, yeah, you right. I probably could do that. But I'm probably not going to the repass. I'm not going to the repass.
would you say some would you read the Old and the New Testament?
I got you. Yeah, I saw that and I said I sent it to you, but I think I sent it to you on Facebook.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm like, and it looked like it was like they had the balloon, they had everything for this dog. Like I said, either this dog was a family dog that everybody has been around and you know, or this girl know how to throw a party. Whoever the owner is know how to throw a party, and they were like, I ain't gonna miss that party because that repass gonna be jumping. Like they had to be thinking something like that because who else? And
They were color coordinated. They had their red on.
exactly. It was a
I'm
lot
just
of
saying.
people. It was a lot of people. I got the video right here. It was a lot of people at their funeral. This is the
I could have did that for Sonny.
and then I'm mad that the people were standing up as I'm watching this video. I'm mad that the people were standing up.
And the preacher up there.
And
No,
then I'm mad that they had a whole red. I'm mad that they had a whole red casket for the dog. And then they're gonna have balloons and everything. You right, the people all out here with their red on. Like what is we doing?
And I'm talking about full-fledged Baptist singing going on in there.
And the dog's like 21, 25. Hold on.
So really, really did deserve a funeral. The dog been around a long time.
Okay. The dog, what kind? How old was the dog? It was 20 something.
It lived 20 years? Or are you adding dog years to that? Because each year is
I
like
don't.
7 years.
Well, that dog was old then. If that's how you do it.
Yeah. Because each dog year is supposed to be 7 human years.
Well, it said this dog. Let me pull back up the thing. Because I think this dog was born in like 2001. Like maybe 2001. So it's like 25 years old.
Oh, well, he deserved that. She
Oh wait, no.
deserved it
I'll
then.
take it back. May 9th, 2008 to June 22nd, 2026. So that's
12.
Okay.
Is it 12 years?
It's more than 12. Why are we not
18? Did you say
18?
18?
Yeah. So 8 to 16. So 18. Wait. Lord Jesus. I done took out trash today. I done got tires. This is too much adulting for me to do math.
Well,
26 minus 8. 18.
18. So do 18 times 7. That dog was old.
Yeah. And
So
looked
the
like the
dog really,
dog had a little mark or whatever, like a scar on you, like
see,
it was a Shih
clearly,
Tzu. A Shih Tzu.
so,
So
so
Phil
clearly we
Campbell.
know folks will get beat up about going and talk about their dog to another dog owner, and then one will have a whole full-fledged funeral with a program.
And then it says like they literally had it at the church. Hill High Baptist Church.
It got to be a family church.
Baby.
It got, I mean,
But
and
seriously, the dog had like a little scar. Like, what happened? Now I want to know what happened.
Well, bless it. So
See, it's my
people love
cousin's
their
first daughter
dogs.
homegoing. That's what the title of the one from Kev on stage. That's the
Okay.
title. And then they got a picture of the dog laying like this. This was a lot. They had to look. You know how like they put portraits up of the person that died at the
Yeah.
at the church. They got it of the dog.
That's all the rain. I meant the balloon little thing they had
But they got that
going there.
casket too, and then they got the little thing, the little section off reserve said family.
I saw that.
Homegoing celebration. So Sophia
My God.
Campbell.
Well, she
And
was
you
loved.
right, they was out there, and then somebody is videotaping and got the thing out here. They all. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Oh,
Hold back.
somebody done came in.
Oh.
Is you got a ring camera?
Yeah, that's what I'm checking it.
Well, I need you to look at the camera instead of looking that way. I'm looking. You look at that.
Oh, okay. Something must have happened in my neighborhood. Emergency vehicles. I just saw flashes, and that's why I got so confused. Oh my goodness, no, that is not. Somebody's car is getting towed, or somebody's car is getting brought back. Just the flashes. Cause like I saw flashes, and I'm like, it's real bright. So it caught my eye because I'm like, because I'm not expecting anything. You know, my neighborhood be quiet, but apparently. So I'm like, flash, 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 flash. I'm like, okay, like, is something like going on? Like, do I need to evacuate? What's going on? But
If
then
your
I'm
phone
like,
didn't get the
that's why I'm like, let me check the camera. And then I realized it wasn't, it looks like an emergency vehicle from the front because of you see the lights. But then you like, no, that's a car on that bed. So again, I don't know.
RP made that car go where it's going.
Now I feel like somebody has sent a message because y'all, let me just help y'all out. I am on the HOA and I be finding out all kinds of stuff being on the HOA. So the HOA could have told it or could have requested that it be told. There's no telling.
Oh, if they party illegally.
Yeah, there's no telling. it be a lot of stuff going on in my neighborhood, HOA wise. Before I was on the HOA, I had no idea nothing was going on. I literally had no idea anything ever happened over here. I told you the first HOA, like when they got the board, they were like, "It's a," and you know me being who I am, they were like, "It's probably it's a lot of traffic, and it's probably a trap." I said, "A trap house."
Who they know about a trap house?
I was
Yeah.
like, "A trap house."
Mm.
And
Was
the
it a
words
trap
told the
house
boy,
though?
like, I don't know. Cause that's what I'm saying. I don't know any better. Cause I don't know anybody but
Have you
one other
at least
person.
decided to be nice to a member of the on the HOA board and like get their number, your neighbor, kind of look out for them?
Yeah,
You
I know.
know.
The one of the people I do know because she went and got her husband to get a package off my door for me because I was out of town and I didn't want to just leave it out there for several days. So I know her, and obviously I know
That's
the
it.
people on the board because I'm on the board. But mhm.
You know no other neighbors.
Like
Interesting.
other than that, I don't really understand what. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. Let's not talk about me no more.
In other news, the young lady, where all my scamming at? Let go up
Yeah,
there.
spin it, spin it, spin it, spin it,
Well, because she
spin it.
decided to post that, now her daughter locked up because
And
she
then
was
her daughter
boosting.
had just got out. Now both of them. Now both of them. This these like we had the lady last week from maternal instinct that tried to be pregnant for too long, fake a pregnancy. And now you have on this episode a lady and a mother and daughter that not only went and shoplifted and stolen items allegedly.
The daughter,
Yeah.
allegedly.
Well, I just don't want us to get sued. So we just gonna say allegedly because they're innocent until proven guilty. We're just saying that they're guilty and we can't do that. So allegedly stolen items. And
From the lower
then
end of a con.
and then had the nerve to post alleged stolen items
In a
in the
tick and a
video
top.
to spin it, spin it. Why are you doing it? See,
You
people.
dumb. Let's just call a thing. That's just
No,
being dumb. Now, if everybody has got a boosting item along the way, you know. But now now we are of age and we don't want to go to
no, you may need to speak for yourself because
again.
I don't think
Now that
I
we
ever did.
well, Miss go by the books over there, Kimberly.
I ain't say all
Had
that, but I'm just saying I don't like to do stuff that can get you go to jail.
I'm not saying we boosted. I'm saying folks have purchased items from a booster in the past. Now maybe
Possession of
you have.
stolen property is a crime. Um, I'm trying to protect you.
Well, there's a statute of limitations. This was when I was 10. But there have been people that have purchased, and again, not us, but again,
Mhm.
there have been associates and all of them people that have purchased items from people that have, you know, got them from wherever.
Got some
I
sticky
don't think
fingers.
that now one of them have gotten online and said, "I got this for the Lolo."
I feel like people do, but they probably do it in a way that can be interpreted in another way. Because people get on here and do dumb things all the time. People flash money, drugs, all that stuff, and then be like, I don't understand why the police stopped me. They just trying to harass me. And like, no. You think if somebody ain't trying to get their own family members out or something like that they ain't telling on you and telling the police, people can screenshot stuff. And like, this is the thing. People are like, you can't screen record and all this stuff. Baby, all you gotta do is just use another device. My own self, I have two whole cell phones. Well, one of my old cell phone and then my regular cell phone. I have an iPad. I got a work cell phone. I ain't gonna take pictures on the work cell phone because I ain't gonna do that.
Don't do
But
that.
I'm just saying, I have multiple devices that if I ever wanted to, and don't let me connect this computer and go to social media on the computer if you posting it on social media. Don't be following this podcast page. I'm joking. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Please follow the podcast page wherever we're at: Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Maybe
But just know,
TikTok.
again, if you and a little word of advice from your friends here, if you are going to make a purchase from a booster, don't put it on social media. Matter of fact, don't tell nobody.
Okay. Let that be
You
our little secret.
let it be your little secret. And if it's something that you feel is worth wearing, whatever, make sure again you wear it around certain folks, and it ain't all in the pictures and the videos and all that carrying on like Diddy Bop used to say. Because again, there's evidence as
That
we
was
have
shook.
seen that this lady on that video had her 4 bags and listening and playing, dancing to scam and all and spend that shit.
Because like we just did that, uh
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that TikTok
and
got it.
we didn't have a bag in that the first because we was just trying to do the dance. So you don't even have to do like most people that are doing it when Young Miami did it, when some of these other people, they didn't have anything even in the video. So why are you bringing all your designer purses out that you have, allegedly stolen? Like, and then this is the thing, you never really know in the whole scheme of things, you never really know whatever you post is going to be, what kind of attention it's going to get. Like
Especially
there's a
if
lot
your
of people
daughter.
that do have a huge following and stuff like that, and it may go viral and all this stuff. But then there's plenty of things that have went viral that I have never seen unless I sought it out my own self or somebody sent it to
Mm-hmm.
me. It's never crossed my path, and I be on all of them. I be on the Facebook, I be on YouTube, Threads, sometimes Twitter or
I
whatever
really
it's
like
called.
Threads though. Threads seems, more like cousins. I like that
Yeah,
Threads.
they are.
Uh, they're my cousins.
TikTok, I be on the things, and sometimes some videos never cross my path.
Uh-huh.
So I say all that to say, just because it ain't gonna necessarily cross your path, you don't know who's seeing it. So why
But
are you out
again,
here with stuff and then identifiable stuff? If you gonna boost, let me just say this: I need you. If you want to be a criminal, don't be a criminal. Let me just say that first.
criminal,
Criminal.
criminal. You just trying to say criminal and say criminal. Don't be a criminal or a criminal.
First of all, be smart.
Don't be a
Like,
criminal.
if tell people it's fake, let people think it's fake. Don't go get a one of a kind item, because I'm assuming it must be like a one of a kind item. Don't go get a one of a kind item and then post it on social media after you allegedly stolen it. Like
And
that's not bright.
it's not the brightest thing to do. But this is my thing here too. It's like, if you do decide to do that again, why don't get the most popular bag? Get something that's a little, you can buy it at the swap meet. You can go to the Canal Street. You can go to the flea market, something like that, on the corner where they sell them at. But I didn't. I thought that. Now I've purchased a few uh goods from luxury stores. Uh, they had that shit on lockdown so tough they ain't gonna pull out but one or two. Good luck getting out the door with the security folks. So I'm trying to figure out, like, where was security? Was this an inside thing? Where she got away, allegedly got away with two bags that totaled $7,000.
It looks
Like,
like she came in there with somebody else. From the video I
okay,
saw, she was in there with someone else. So
okay.
I think that's where it became, because if we're in the store together, if I want to see something, you want to see something, we both can get to see it at the same time. Because even though we know that we came in the store together or whatever, like, that's not to say, it's still two customers. So I think that's kind of what has happened. Uh, I like I said, if you, I need you to go watch Monk. At least watch Monk. Like,
Never better.
figure out ways that you gonna get caught before you decide. I don't want you to be a criminal, and I'm not telling you to be a criminal, but I'm just saying that you got to be smarter.
Are criminals really smart? That's the thing.
Some of them are. It depends on what kind you are, like what your crime is, because some people, yeah, and some
I mean, they
people not
eventually
so
do get
much.
caught.
And then the thing about it is that people want to. A lot of people want to be braggadocious. They want to brag about stuff. If you say you unemployed and then you walking around here with $5,000 bags and in a mansion, people gonna start looking at you like, what is you doing with your money?
Yeah,
People
because
gonna be pocket watching.
that unemployment money ain't nothing like it was, baby, in during the COVID time when you getting a little extra. You getting regular, you getting whatever they give it out there is what you getting. It ain't enough to buy no luxury bag with.
And like, people won't even lie and be like, I'm a consultant, I'm a blah blah blah. Like, just lie. Like, I just don't get it. like I just don't get the level of, like, not brightness that some people are experiencing in their life. And like, don't get me wrong, I always say that sometimes I am completely dumb and sometimes I'm a genius. But even if I was dumb, I wouldn't be doing it. I just be sitting
Again,
somewhere in a corner just shutting up. But
not with my child or whoever it was at per the news just got out of the correctional facility for doing something similar, if not the same thing.
exactly.
And you get on there on you decide as a parent, you thought it was real smart for you to get on there. Two of those 4 to 5 handbags, honey, was
And you doing the dance. So that's all that's important is the dance. You didn't have to bring all these other items. No, I don't. Maybe they're on the side of TikTok and social media that I didn't watch. But I have never seen anyone do that video with things in their hand.
with the real scammers.
And there's been famous people. A lot of people have done this, and I've never seen them do it with like a whole bunch of, you know, designer things or non-designer things, even for that matter, and post a video. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like some people just want to be caught or want to brag, because apparently I didn't know this, because Saucy Santana, I saw a clip from him. Like, apparently
Mhm.
shoplifting is the thing to do. or used to be a thing to do, because they asked him, I think it was Cam, to ask him, talking about, well, when did you stop shoplifting when people recognized me? So what? Like, so apparently that's what some people do, which that's on you. That's on
I
you.
didn't know that. I mean, I just figured maybe with some of the technology that they security items, that security tags and stuff that they have on the in stores. I didn't think people could be that uh bold to shoplift. I mean, I just think with it's
Scammers
a
gonna
lot.
scams, criminals gonna be criminals. That's just what it is. People gonna do what
Yeah,
they do. People gonna do what they do and what their skill is. But I personally, I wouldn't take it to that level at all. But
and he
clearly
said
with
he
him,
stopped doing it once the people recognized him.
yeah, he says once people start recognizing him, like if you go into the store, like go to the mall, and they be like, "Ooh, hey, Saucy," like, and he like, "Well, I guess I can't," because now people know who you are. Like, you might be
Mm.
shoplifting from a place that, and I'm like, I just don't. Now, I will say this: I always wanted to do this at this one particular store, because, like, I feel like their sensors are so sensitive, and I definitely wouldn't do this, because even as a prank, even if I got permission to do it, I wouldn't do it, because I feel like I don't trust people enough. I have to get you on camera saying that I could do it to do it. But there's a particular store I'll be like, what if somebody just walk out, like this particular store? Because I feel like the thing should go, because they got scans on everything. But like I said, unless, I wouldn't do it. But
I mean, you
I
can't
just be
even.
I just be curious, because I have been in stores. You get anywhere close to that door and them sounds going off.
I mean, think about it. Even now, if you go to the Walmart and buy something, you don't want to bag up all the stuff. The little person at the aisle at the door, let me see your receipt. Like you at Sam's. I mean,
I ignore them, because I'm not pulling out my receipt. Mm-mm. Costco better be glad I let them see my receipt, because I be want to walk off. Leave me alone. Like, if you care that much, you should have somebody there at the register. And I don't even like self checkout anyway. But
I,
I'm not like, I'm that kind of person that I literally, and this has happened to me before, and I just don't want to get involved in the whole stealing situation. Just like, I I just, some about that just don't sit well with me. So there's been times that I have uh, got to my car and realized something hadn't been scanned, and I go back inside, and like, I know my mama has too. And one thing, I can't remember what my mama had to take back or whatever, because she didn't scan it. And she was like, it was so hard to try to get them to understand.
ah,
Like, because people are looking at you like you crazy, because people are not expecting anybody to, like, literally
come
go back
back
in the
and then
store and be
pay.
like, hey, I didn't pay for this, let me pay for this. And for her, and I'm the same way, like, when it comes to stuff like that, like, no, because one, I don't like the whole process of stealing or anything like that anyway. Also, with me, like, I feel like that's blocking my best blessing, and I ain't got time. I need to be blessed. I don't have time. I don't have time to block none of my blessings. Ain't no telling what's gonna come for me. But I feel like if I don't give you back these $5, like, because seriously, like they said, you do that, and you gonna, that more than that $5 gonna get taken from you. And I at this point in my life, I don't need $5 taken from me, so I definitely don't need more than that taken from me. So I just be like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I don't feel like it's, I feel like that's too bad of like karma, and too bad of a juju or whatever. I ain't got time for that. I'm like, let me take this back. I need to pay for this. And people do look crazy, like, what are you talking about? I didn't pay for it. I left out the store and I didn't pay for it. I need to pay for it. And they're like, so you want to do what? People are always confused. And sometimes I just be like, Let me just bring it back in, leave it, go on about my business. Cause I don't have time for the craziness of it for people to like. But yeah, but I'm like, no, I don't. When it comes to stuff like that, yeah, cause I ain't trying to play.
I
I
mean,
don't,
yeah.
I ain't
At
trying to
this,
lose nothing. I ain't trying to lose nothing for
oh, I
nothing.
feel you. I mean, at this big age, yes. Again, when I was 10, hey, maybe. But at this big age, no. I likes my freedom. Uh, that's just me. I likes my freedom. So, but people have what people need to start doing is stop trying to record every damn thing. That's one thing. Everything doesn't need to be recorded. You don't need to hold up 15 bags. You know, pay attention to what people is doing with the song. I don't like you said. I don't think I had nobody holding up 12 bags. No.
Yeah, I just like I said, I don't get it. I don't understand because you ain't gotta do all that. And speaking of like recording, everybody want to record stuff. Like I said this, I had posted on my TikTok one time, like a couple weeks back, because I thought about this, and there's a reason why I thought about it. It's I'll talk to you, I'll tell you about it offline why I thought about it. But I'm like, what if you are actually recording somebody and they like in witness protection and now some they can be found? I limit my recordings be
Wait a
on one
minute.
location of my house.
Dr. Wait a minute. I'll drop my phone. Dr. Witness protection.
Cause like I saw this. Well, I go ahead and tell you what happened. So I saw this guy where I go and where I was going more frequently. I won't say where it's at
Okay.
all. And I
Your
saw
favorite
him and I
eater.
said, he seems so out of place for where we're at. And I was like, I wonder if he's in witness protection. And so it made me think, like, okay, how many people out here recording stuff and being like not paying attention to the background, not realizing like you got a whole person that's in witness protection? Probably, and this also because I used to watch, well, and I still do watch a lot of Lifetime movies where they were always putting somebody in witness protection and they was always getting found out because the boy that got found, they found the family because he wanted to play basketball and he was good at basketball. Now his picture everywhere in the paper, and now they looking for you and your family, and they know where you at. So I just thought about that, and I was like, why would you even, like, why aren't people so mindful of what they're recording, especially when they're recording people?
Mm-hmm.
Because who's to say they ain't in witness protection and now it goes viral and they it's also probably have you know
I guess
because this,
similar
cause
to.
this is where my brain goes. I'm just saying, this is, I'm leading y'all to a path of how my brain works, and that's how it works.
Let's stop her right now for that brain get to thinking of something else. Next topic is the BET Awards. Now, I read somewhere that they had took a year off last year, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. Oh, they stopped doing one of those award shows. Was it the rap
maybe
hip hop
maybe it was like
awards?
the hip hop awards or something like that.
Okay. Uh, but this year it was hosted by Drewski. And I'm a lady of a particular age. I didn't know half them folks.
So you was getting ready to say I'm a lady of the night. I was like, where is this going?
I'm a lady of a particular age. And I didn't know half. Let me just say, I didn't know nobody that was performing until we got to maybe the D'Angelo tribute and the Lauryn Hill tribute because I knew some of them. Anybody else in between, I had no clue who they were.
First of all, one of the
Drewski.
people they had for, I think, the Lauryn Hill
Mm-hmm.
one, I said, "Who is this person? I never seen this person. I don't know the name."
Is that the white? No, she wasn't Lauren Hill.
No.
She was. Oh, the one that came out at the end. What did she sing?
Now you know I didn't watch the award show. I just was watching clips. Well, I'm gonna
uh,
find you the lady
not
name.
War and Trudy. Not what? What is it? War and Truth or Trudy and War? Whoever. Not that couple there. Uh, I knew who she was. That was Tanya Blunt. She sung the song from Sister
Oh
Act.
yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, I know.
But it was another lady.
Alexia J. That was singing "Killing Me Softly." Baby, who is you?
Where she come from?
I don't know. I saw that.
Oh.
I said, who is she?
Mm. I didn't know her. I knew everybody else.
I
Now,
wonder, could that be her daughter?
no, because her two daughters, one of the daughters had
I thought she had a
son.
son and a daughter.
No, she got like
Oh
five
wait,
children.
no. I'm thinking Erica Badu, not Lauren Hill. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, now
Yeah.
Erica got three children. Is it three? A boy and two
But what you
girls,
probably got her
maybe.
kids by Bob Marley's son or grandson or
Yeah,
somebody. Lauren.
that's
Yeah.
Lauren.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's Lauren Hill.
But I have no idea who Alexia J is. I've never heard that name before.
But she did good. I mean, everybody I think on the Lauren Hill one did good. Now the people that
Apparently
was
she's from The Voice though, apparently.
oh okay the D'Angelo people were good. Now again we had George Clinton. I don't think his microphone was on, which was probably good. With his moo moo. Uh, there was a lady, Ray, or whatever her name is, as Auntie said, had her Sherelle hair. You know, Sherelle from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday Love. You know that lady. You don't know Sherelle? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
I know that
Wednesday.
song.
Okay. Well, when you look at the video, her hair, the lady that was singing uh in the D'Angelo tribute, her hair looked just like Sherelle.
Mm.
Uh she was kind of like opera mixed with
Oh,
Amy Winehouse. She was okay. I probably need to hear a little bit more of her music, but she was all right. But
I
other
feel
than
like when
that,
that lady hit the killing me soft, like the high part or whatever, she felt like she kind of cracked. I feel like it wasn't quite there. But otherwise, yeah, from what I saw, yeah. But I'm just saying. And I didn't see all the performances because I'm so used to going back and like watching the stuff, and I probably should have just tried to find it on social media and not just YouTube. I think that's where my
I
downfall was
thought you
at.
was on the Paramount
I know,
Plus.
and I started watching it, but I didn't want to watch all of it. Like I didn't care about nobody's speeches. I cared about the performances and stuff like that. Now I did see some of the performances. I saw Ti's,
Yeah,
I
T.I. was
saw
good.
Cardi B,
Mm-hmm.
um, and that's probably where. And then I saw a couple of the skits or whatever, with Drewski.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was trying to figure out, and I saw Tanya, but like I can't even find Tanya on YouTube. That her
Oh,
portion of it on YouTube.
oh, it's not on there with her and her husband singing.
No, but I've seen it and I heard it because people were like, "Oh my goodness, that's the lady from," and they was like, "Put some respect on Tanya Blunt name and all this stuff," and I was like, I low key, Sister Mary Clarence should have been there too. Like, I don't understand why she wasn't there. Or at least her mama should have been there.
The Shirley Ralph was probably somewhere else doing some. She was probably filming something.
Quinta could have let her off. This plus, not to mention, this is the summer. Teachers are not work at work.
They do work. They just they work on other projects. How you gonna tell Shirley Ralph what she doing?
Teachers are off work. So okay, so the introduction. So I know you saw the introduction and stuff like that. So a lot of people was like, Drewski took it too far because he was mocking. Some people say he was mocking God. Some people say he was mocking Christians. Um, with the whole what did he say? What was the phrasing he said?
Well, pregnant by the word of God.
Pregnant by God or something like that,
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
This is my thing. We do live in a time where people are sensitive about stuff. He's done that skit before. We've seen it. Now, I think he probably should have maybe done something different, given that people had already seen that one. But nonetheless, it was funny. I mean, he kind of, I guess, remixed it a little bit at the end, with the choir or whatever. But that's what preachers do. They like some of these mega mega preachers.
See, it ain't
Some of
no
these,
fun when you can't talk, is it? When you
that's
forget how to
facts.
say words right. Long as
Some
you
of
know.
these mega preachers, I think they do those theatrics again, we've had this conversation before where there was a pastor out of Memphis that came down, you know, on the little rope thing or whatever. Uh, Michael Todd done some stuff like that. He's
Yeah.
always designer down to the floor. It's again, that's what they do. And he's a comedian. That's what they do. They pick fun. And I think with him, he is, the next generation of comics that may not be afraid to tell that joke. Tell a particular joke.
I feel
And
like
we
he gives me like the Wayans. The Wayans. The Wayans.
I think I mean, he may
Like,
give that, but it's like a little bit of remix with it, because the Wayans do,
well, I'm just saying,
they
like,
did a lot
that's
of
the
that
only,
stuff.
like, those are the only people that I can think of that I know that he's like giving, because they do parodies and stuff like that. So
Right.
that's probably why. Other than Weird Al
Hmm.
Yankovic.
What did you call it?
I said satire or parody. You talking about Weird
Well,
Al Yankovic?
oh yeah, I
That's
remember him. Is he still living? I think
I
so.
don't know, but because he used to do
He used to do the things that like Michael
those parodies.
Jackson.
Yes.
Yeah. So
So
I
instead of
think,
beat it, it'd be like eat it.
yeah. So I think Drewski has a promising career ahead of him. I really do. I think he does, and I think if he keeps staying true to himself and what he do, he'll do good. This may have been probably his first, probably big time hosting
Yeah.
a show like this, probably of this magnitude, and I don't think it'll be his last.
No,
Uh,
I don't think so either. Like, it's amazing how much work he puts into like different ones, because he did a when it was it rap or something?
could have been records because I think he came
Okay.
came to
Yeah.
Nashville with that. I think,
Mm. So like
yeah,
he doesn't mind, playing into any kind of character,
hmm,
and he doesn't let, race be a factor, cuz he don't care.
right.
He gets some makeup on and get it done. Um
Where is
I
he originally from?
I'll Google. But I will say the whole situation with him and Ray J last night, talking about we was all rooting for you. We thought you thought what you was done.
Now you know what I have to agree with him on that. Now Ray J. You had people thinking you were dead and carrying on. Now, this is what I think about Ray J. I want Ray J to go away. I want him to go somewhere, get dried
You
out.
want him to be with him, or you just want him to just be like, just go from away from the public eye?
From the public eye.
Okay, okay.
I want him to I just want him to take a little time, go somewhere. He need to go
Keep
to a
him.
place where they folks may know him, but they'd be like, that's just Ray J. He need to be somewhere where he can get himself together.
According to good old Wikipedia, because that's the first thing I'm gonna go to. And again, if Wikipedia wrong, don't be blaming me. I tell you my sources. I'm supposed to state the sources. But it says that he was born in Columbia, Maryland, but he
Oh,
went to Georgia Southern College. Well, Georgia Southern University, but he dropped out.
oh, okay, okay.
So,
I think he got a
and then
promising
they said he
career.
was Catholic, so I don't,
Oh, really? Okay.
you know.
Oh. I think he did again for his first time hosting a show like that. I think he did good.
I want this is what I wonder, like back in the day, they had Monique and she would come and perform. I mean, come and host the BET Awards. Like she
Mm-hmm.
did it like several times. I
Mm-hmm.
kind of wonder if he would be one of those people that would like host it for at least another year or two.
I think if he does, I think probably what they'll do. I think Kiki Palmer's a little popular right now, and then when she was like, "I should have been hosting this," and people were kind of clapping. I
Well, I
think
think it's
they
like a
would.
skit.
Yeah, I think they would work well together.
Yeah, because baby, Kiki keep a job, Palmer.
Now she gonna do something. Now I like old Kiki. I
Uh
feel
huh.
like she done lost a little too much weight.
She
Um,
always been skinny though.
I don't recall her being that skinny when she was on GMA3. It was Michael Strahan, Sarah, and her. She didn't look as thin then. That was during our COVID days. Feel
Oh,
like she
okay.
done got a
But
little thin.
her son, she hadn't had her son then, so maybe
Yeah,
breastfeeding or something. I don't know.
I still like Kiki.
I love me some Kiki Palmer, baby.
I
Kiki
like
keep a
Kiki.
job Palmer. Kiki look like Angela Bassett. It's like her. It's I always say Kiki is like Angela Bassett and Gabrielle Union had a baby.
Angela
She
Basket.
Bassett. I said Bassett.
I thought you
You
said
over here,
Basket.
you hearing wrong. You hearing wrong.
You think them Gabrielle and Angela? She's a mixture of them.
Yes. Like look wise. I'm not talking about
Okay.
personality because her personality is
Okay.
so different. But look wise, like sometimes I see her and I'll be like, she's giving Angela Baskin. Sometimes I see her, I'm like, oh my goodness, she's giving Gabrielle Union.
Yeah. I
Like
think
look wise.
yeah, I like Kiki. She's very talented. So I think next year, they was to do it again. Again, I think BET kind of I wouldn't say redeem themselves as far as the award show goes. Um, but I guess it was a good start to them, trying to make it better. But I also have to realize too, this new music, they're not on my Pandora stations nor are my satellite XM radio stations. Some of them they just not on them. So and they're new to me or
Yeah.
whatever. And so you have to realize that at some point you just got hey just catch it when they do the tributes. Because I think now we're at the age where people that we listen to in our 20s, those are the ones now that's been recognized, like Lauren Hill,
Yeah.
D'Angelo, folks like that. So,
And I didn't know that other
um,
lady either.
what other
Like I
lady?
know they recognize Tiana. I know they recognize Lauren. I know they did
Oh,
the
the
tribute
Sylvia
to
Wrong lady.
yeah, and I was like, I don't know who
Yeah,
she
so I
is.
think she was more behind the music, of putting acts on, and she, I don't know how old Sylvia is, but she don't look her age. Uh, but it was a good show.
Yeah, I saw Cardi like so I will have to discuss Cardi because I did see that. And when they
Mm-hmm.
said name 5 Bia songs, and then they be like, she ain't even got a BET Awards, baby. And then they bring around her awards. I said, you know what? The song is called Pity. I mean, Petty. And you are petty.
She was pretty. She did. She did. So we take it. Bia ain't got damn BT award. I don't even know who she is, so I can't even name one song Baby Girl sang.
I think I've
So
seen her before.
I don't even know what she look like.
And then
So it's
like I don't even know if like Bia is the same person that's like Bia, why you acting like a, but I'm thinking it's not the same era. So I'm thinking it's not the same era. So I'm thinking
not the same.
but like that's all I think about when I hear somebody say Bia. I'm like Bia, why you acting like a Bia, why you acting like a, that's all I think about. Like
Not the same, but okay.
hmm.
Again, Carter proved her point because I don't know who she is. So, ma'am, you got to put a song out.
Yeah. You gotta do something because the only thing we know you by, and let's just be also be real. There's a lot of artists like I remember some years back they had posted it wasn't BET, but it was somebody that posted like a whole bunch of the rappers.
Mm-hmm.
And why did I say rappers like that? It's so beyond me. I don't know why I say like
Father God.
but I end up like they had like named the rappers or whatever, and I was like, I don't know what these people look like. Like I listen. I don't know what these people look like. So Lil Yachty, I think I now know what Lil Yachty. That's the one that had the color in like the
Your braids or something.
Marcus Houston haircut. You
I
remember
remember
Marcus
him.
Houston was on Long Sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Ron to
colorful,
have
but
do.
colorful. I think
Yeah.
that's Lil Yachty. But I'm like, most of these people, if you posted them beside each other, I'm clueless of who it is. But also, we know that I don't listen to rap music anyway, so
Mm-hmm.
I know what Demi Lovato looks like. Just saying.
I'm sure you know who the Swifty is.
Of course, I know who Taylor Swift. We share a birthday.
Why is
She's
she
on.
getting married at Madison Square Garden? Like, of all places. Can she not get married here at the Titan Stadium?
You know, she's from like Connecticut or whatever, so maybe that's the reason why. Where is he from? It might be
Oh,
because of him.
I don't know.
And
He ain't
maybe
from
she's
Philly.
knowing her, she's probably throwing some kind of event and it's gonna go to some charity or some kind of foundation.
She
What's
went
his
to school
name?
at Hendersonville.
I know, but I'm saying like, but she's from like Maryland. I'm saying like maybe his family is from like I don't know where his family
I
is
just
from.
feel like Madison Square Garden is just such a random place for a wedding.
I don't know. He's from Ohio.
See, they know when they could. You tell me Ohio ain't got no farms or nothing. She always talking about your music teacher and your gym teacher got engaged.
Why did you sound like an old lady when you said that? But
And you
like, I'm
picked it.
thinking like maybe it's for I don't know.
Mm, oh well.
I
Do
don't
you, Taylor?
know.
Taylor, what's Taylor Swift middle name? She like a Marie. Taylor Marie.
I don't know. I don't think
You
it's
ain't no
that.
true Swiftie then.
We just share a birthday. And we both lived in Hendersonville.
With Taylor Marie Swift.
I don't know why.
Mm, it just seemed like
I
a
don't know
random
why.
play.
But let me
It's
find
probably
out.
gonna happen this weekend
Yeah,
or
sometime
this
this
week.
week.
She
It's
gonna be
Allison.
all.
It's
What's her middle
Allison.
name?
Allison.
She don't even look
Taylor
like her
Allison
middle name might
Swift.
be Allison. Taylor Allison Swift.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. She looked more like a Marie.
Do you even know a Marie?
I had a cousin named Marie. She was older. She dead though.
See, this is why people.
She just looked like a Marie. Just
one of
saying.
my that's one of my friends' name.
Marie.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
But I call her Maria because I call people whatever I want to call them. It was. I'm just saying. You better be
Next.
happy that your name is kind of unique. So otherwise, you would probably have a different name.
Middle name is what you said.
I said you better be happy that your name is kind of unique, so you ain't got to worry about me. But like I know someone named her name is Eunice, and I call her You Mean.
Eunice.
I
What you
call her
call
You Mean.
her? You know, at work, I give everybody like a nickname. Whatever. And it's to the point now, we say the nickname so much, we don't even know the people's real name. So we be like, oh, so and so, her name was, we'll call her Angela. And we called her, I don't know, we called her uh, EMT because she worked at the EMT company. We don't know that. You know, just everybody get a nickname at work. Girl, we can't hear you.
Oh my goodness. I forgot that I put it on mute. But yeah, so I don't know. Like, I just like to call people whatever I feel comfortable with calling people. And
Even if you
whatever.
was on the show and I watched you in something else, it's like Lauren, Angela gonna be Tina. Angela Bassett Hound gonna be Tina. Lawrence Fishburne has kind of moved away. I
You
don't
know,
want to call
Sean
him.
says everybody call him Andre. Like when he goes to the airport, there people are like, "Hey, Andre,"
And
when they on the
Wood
gates, and
and
I'm like,
Wood.
"That's your name." Like, I I think that, and that also happens. I feel like that happens, especially when people are um, TV characters,
Mm-hmm.
because we see them a lot longer than just a 2 hour movie or hour and a half movie or something like that. And so
Mm-hmm.
we see them like every week for 30 minutes, maybe an hour or 45 minutes. So like we get so used to them, they're like they are the character now. And a lot of people don't like you because they are the character. So I think people don't, I think when people do television shows, they have to really understand that like you're going to be whatever your character is, because who knows Jalea White? No, I know Steve Urkel. What are you talking about?
That's even like, okay, remember we was watching when we had watched Nemesis and the detective wife, I can't remember what her name was, but she always gonna be Janae. Cause she broke up girl Melanie and Darren Ding Dong Davis, relationship. That's what they always gonna be, she gonna be known as. Like Tasha I mean, what's her name?
Tasha Mack.
She
Well,
gonna always be Tasha Mack.
Whitney
Raquel Robinson or
Raquel
something.
Robinson. Yeah, yeah.
She gonna either be Tasha Mack or she gonna be Principal Grill. She them the only two she gonna be known as.
What is Principal Greer
From
from?
the Steve Harvey show when she was the principal on there.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I guess I didn't
Tia,
realize she was the. I guess I didn't realize that she was the principal
she the
or
principal.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
Tia
speaking
gonna be girl
of,
Melanie.
yeah, speaking of girl Melanie, she has a new movie out, Single Black Tenant on Lifetime that she I think produced or directed.
Hmm.
And I know Mila has feelings about the movie. Even though, let's just say this. So Mila was like, "Have you seen Single Black Tenant?" And I was like, "No." Like she told me it was on Lifetime. I don't pay for Lifetime. I was like, if it's gonna be free on Lifetime, I got you. If it ain't free, I ain't got you. So
Yeah.
luckily for you all amusement, it was free. So I got to be able to watch it. And first of all, never mind. You go ahead and speak your piece about the movie before I say what I'm going to say, because it might be a spoiler.
There was a time, let me say this, when Lifetime movies would just grab your attention and it's just like you just keep watching and watching and watching and watching. With this particular movie, this particular Saturday, everything I watched on it was a cheerleading murder. And so it was a murder by a cheerleader or whatever it was. So then I said, "Oh, let me see what this movie here talking about." I just honestly, it was. I'm glad she got her director debut out. Um, it just wasn't. It wouldn't.
Was that really her debut?
I don't know if it was really her debut or not, but we'll give her. Maybe it was her lifetime directing debut. I don't know. It wouldn't. I wasn't a fan of it. I mean, honestly, I can't remember how she ended up moving to that house because I missed the. I think I've kind of dozed off or something on the first part. All I know is she ended up in that lady house, and I guess she liked crime.
True
Was it like
crime.
she liked crime podcasts
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, and maybe got to going through the place and like, oh, this is off. It was it was okay. It was a time filler. Is all I can say.
Like I didn't mind the movie itself, but I just felt like, and I obviously, they make these movies and they do certain things to, make the movie long. Because if you see a child abuser or something like that, and you naturally like turn them in, the movie ends, and they can't be doing it. So I understand why they make things go, but what I had offense about this movie is that if I ever move in somewhere and I'm cleaning up something and it looks like and smells like it's a whole bunch of blood, I'm not living there anymore. I'm just not doing it. And I think then I text you and I was like, why is she still at this house?
That was I don't think you text me that, but yeah, that was several times. I was like, why is you there? And why you done brought this other car mechanic lady done got her tangled up and twisted up in this her little friend from the body shop.
And friends always die. Like they always end up she didn't die. But I'm just saying, in these movies, friends always die. I be like, cause the people do dumb stuff like they'll be
Yeah.
like, oh, she doesn't trust my friend Karen doesn't trust you. Don't tell people that. Let people think you Karen love her. You don't do that.
It was,
You
because I
don't
was
show
like,
these people that stuff.
and then she ran around there looking at the boxes, and again, if I see a big old blood stain, a red stain on the white couch or whatever color couch it is, and it's visible, you know what? I'm just gonna go and cancel that agreement, because at this point, I don't want to look under another. I don't want to look under no cabinet. I don't want to go in no tool shed. At this point, I feel like I have seen enough to know this is something I don't want to get boogered up in. And then the tenant lady, and then the landlady was like extra. Poor boyfriend, he just didn't know what to think.
He seemed like he was slow, but if somebody ever come up to me and start touching my hair and touching my, I'm not staying here because you know
And don't give me no clothes to put on that belong to somebody else.
it belonged to her.
I don't want it. And then you gonna tell me to go put it on, bitch? No.
And then, okay, I don't know how you feel about this part. Because me and you, we're not makeup girlies. We're not makeup girlies at all. So when she put on that makeup, I said, ain't no way.
They down at the bar taking shots. They don't went dance and came back, left their purse and cell phone and on the bar, and then took another shot. Ma'am, it's dangerous.
Okay. I feel like the older you get, the more you look at movies and you're like, that's not logical. Like nothing she did in this movie was logical.
Not
Because
nothing.
and then I'm like, why are you going? Why are you sneaking? Why are you doing anything? If I think somebody is hiding a body, the last thing I want to do is let them see that I'm looking at them. And then
And then
she confronted the boyfriend in a dark alley. Sir, ma'am, why are you doing it?
looking at
Because
trash.
if he was really crazy and really like out here killing, you would be dead in that dumpster.
What you putting in there? Let's so it. First of all, you had no relation to this lady anyway. Keep listening to your podcast on crime, and baby, take them detective skills somewhere else. You all in the police way.
And then
All right, here to
also,
the information.
well, obviously the girl playing and plot, because I'm thinking to myself, like, get rid of that couch. Y'all got the evidence. Why do y'all have the evidence?
The box.
The
Then you had
body.
a sweater.
The body.
I should have been. Let me tell you, I wouldn't have spent another night right now. I'd have rode that bicycle, baby, till I couldn't ride that bad boy no more. Till the tires was flat. Till I found somewhere safe to go. Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. And you're right. I think as we get older, we're like, and now that we have a little common sense, and we look at that movie and like, okay, this is not believable, because we know not to leave our shit at no bar and go dance. First of all, folks ain't even dancing no more in clubs, I don't think.
No, they be in the lounge with their bottles and services. And I'm like, the club ain't even the club no more. But also, I can't be doing the club no more because who's trying to stay up? Who's trying to sit up the whole time? Stand up. I need a seat.
I
If you
probably
can
would
guarantee me a
again.
seat, I don't even know why we're having this conversation. Because I need to be able to sit down.
A good 25, 30 years ago, I'd have went to the club and stood up all night long. I'd have danced all night long. But I wouldn't have left my purse nor no drink somewhere. Now, I leave my drink, go dance. I got to leave my glass here and my purse, and I'm going to dance. and I expect that stuff to be there when I get back. Okay.
I'm not even drinking it. Like
Mm-mm.
y'all ain't never heard of a date rape drug, anything like that. Like you ain't never heard of anything like they could do anything to you.
And just leaving their cell phones all unlocked, all willy nilly. What? And sending videos, and then you crouch down in the house. Girl, bye.
I was like, this movie ain't even real. This no, this ain't real. This AI. It gotta be. Because what are we doing?
It
But overall, like
was decent, I
it's something to
guess.
watch. But
Yeah.
it's just stupid. Like that's just the only way. Like
That sums it up.
there is no way this is like completely logical
Mm-mm.
whatsoever. And again, once that lady did her makeup, you'll be like, what are we doing? Like, because I said, are we trying to be a clown? Like, what is the I'm like, I can do better than that.
That's why if you want some good entertainment, I would say watch it. It's not gonna keep you in suspense. It's just gonna be like, oh, okay, y'all ain't got good sense. But keep doing your thing, girl, Melanie. You're a good actress. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing it.
I think she is a good actress and stuff like that.
She
I
is.
just feel like this just ain't it. This movie, like, what would have made it better is, and then like you going and stalking the other girl after she already told you get away from them. If somebody tell me to get away from somebody, and then you have all this stuff of blood everywhere and these dirty bloody towels and bloody couch, I'm gonna be gone. I'm not coming back. I'm not sneaking around. I'm not going to the club with this girl. I'm not doing any of this stuff because I'm too scary. I don't
That part,
care.
and I want to live.
That definitely that part. I want to live. I don't want to like. I'm not doing it. And then I'm like, you don't know who the killer is, and you out here all being a spy. No, that is not your job. And then
Right
your
there playing
friend, her
detective.
kids, and she ain't gonna be responding to you quickly anyway.
Right there playing Angela Lansbury right now. What murder she worked? Girl going on somewhere.
I don't know, like it's just a stupid movie. Like it's not logical. It's not logical. No, no, no. I feel like what they should have done is like maybe found like maybe a wallet or something was hidden or something somewhere. And all this stuff. And then like why are you telling me if you know that there's all this blood and crime scene up here, like why are you sending me up there? Like that's what I'm saying. That didn't make sense either. Like maybe you should have had like maybe in that little cubby hole or something, a wallet or something was found, and you're like, oh my goodness, what happened? But you go into a house that's bloody, the couch bloody, the towels bloody, you smell bloody, and you're like, yeah, let me just continue to stay up here. No, let me call my friend that's got them 3 kids that is not paying attention to you right now at this moment because she got a life as well. And let me call her instead of calling 911 and getting out.
Mm,
I don't
mm.
know what would have made that movie better, but this one it.
It wasn't it.
This one it.
Mm-mm.
But it's free on Lifetime, just letting you know if you want to watch something and
Yeah.
you want to complain about how dumb it is, do it. Because
Yeah.
that's pretty much what we did. It was
It was
just
entertaining.
it was not the it was the most unrealistic movie ever. But if
Facts.
you do have suggestions that you want us, things that you want us to watch, hit us up at reallifeisfriends at gmail.com or 615-475-8152. Or you can also hit us up on the IG or the Facebook because we're on there. It's Kimberly Mila.
That's
Um,
it.
but yeah, I don't know. Like, I wanted the movie to be better than it was, and it wasn't. And I'm not happy that it wasn't because the movie should have been over. They should have found something else. Because again, if I walk into something and it's blood everywhere, I'm leaving. And
I'm
then
turning around.
and then you touching the gun with your hands.
Even the friend was like, "You got to wipe that off." And
And
then you
then
go to
you
the
wiping
police
off all the
station.
fingerprints. The friend wiping off all the fingerprints.
Then you down at the police station telling them, "I touched the gun by accident."
I don't even touch doors with my hands. I touch it with my shirt. I probably got some issues, but that's neither here nor there either. But now the stuff in my own house and stuff like that, then yeah, I touch it. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna touch a community door.
Much less a gun I see somewhere.
Okay. Because first of all, I watched, was it Twa? What was that movie with Shamar Moore? And he got the with the box cutter and everything, and he gave him all that stuff, and he wore the gloves, and then he framed him.
Oh, remember what? We watched that?
No, like this is a movie back in the day.
Oh, cowgirl.
I think it was Twa.
Oh, don't know that one.
You didn't watch that movie?
I
Oh,
don't
so
think.
I got a movie you didn't watch. And it's a black movie.
Send it to me so I can watch it.
But yeah, I think is that the movie with Shamar Moore? I don't know if Shamar Moore is in this movie. I feel like he's in this movie, but okay, maybe it's not Twa. But Shamar Moore is definitely in the movie that I'm talking about.
Blessed be the fruit.
It's not this one, but Shamar Moore is in the movie. But it's
Okay.
basically a movie that, like I said, he tells the friend invites the guy over or whatever, however it is, and the friend has on these gloves
Mm-hmm.
and hands it to the person, and they're opening it without they're using it without the gloves and everything. So naturally, the only fingerprints on it is the friend. And then they set up a whole crime scene, kind of like what the girl did with the whole, setting up a whole scenario. But didn't realize none of this was going on. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna find that movie. I gotta find that movie. But anyway, for episode number 69 of Real Life is Friends podcast, where the group chat turns into a podcast, I'm one of your hosts, Kimberly.
I'm Mila.
And peace up, A-Town. Down. 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 Down.